The other process which can happen with the planning. If you want to experience with the planning, which basically the PP consultant would be doing, now you would be able to understand how the requirement will come with the planning, how system would be automatically able to create a purchase requisition, from where the requirement will come, if you want to do with the planning, from where the requirement will come for the consignment material, from where the requirement will come for the consignment material. Production order. What exactly in production order will be generating a requirement? So basically your bill of materials are there. From the bill of material, your FG at FG level. So here in this part, just to quickly process, is not correct way, but without PP, guys, if you want to just experience, I have shown directly you can put MD61 for the raw materials. Okay, you can plan independent requirements, you can upload it if you want to experience the planning, but this is not a right way. Your planning need to happen at the header level, FG materials. So MD61, the plan independent requirements, the forecast would be uploaded at finished good level. Then MRP run will happen. Then MRP would be exploding the bomb. It will say that in under FG, what are the SFGs there? Under SFG, what are the raw materials are there? So when it will check the raw materials, it will try to identify, yeah, these raw materials, I don't have a stock. So I need to create a procurement proposal. System will go to your MRP data. There it will find the F. I need to procure it. And with F, it will also find it a special procurement key. So system will understand this is not a normal procurement. This need to happen a consignment procurement. So system MRP run would be creating a consignment purchase requisition. So this is if you want to run through planning, but if you can run without planning, if the normal process you can run, that would be good enough. You should be knowing that actual scenarios from the MRP run, your purchase requisition can be created. What are the prerequisites for these steps? Let's go through it. What are the things we need to do for the configuration? So we need to assign our standard purchase organization to plant. So in the configuration, so we were having this configuration, right? Assign standard purchase organization to plant. This would be used for your consignment and the pipeline part. So you need to, whichever the plant you are using it and what are the purchase organization, no need to create a new purchase organization for it. If you are having a separate purchase organization for consignment and pipeline, then it is fine. You can go here and here you would be updating your purchase organization against the plant. Okay, this assignment is used for the pipeline consignment, some cases stock transfer process also. Then you need to define a special procurement keys. This is a path you can go and define a special procurement key. Under the materials management, consumption-based planning, master data, define special procurement types. So you need to define a special procurement type 10 against your plant. It would be already there, just copy it for your plant. Okay, there's high chances that it would already be there because we have copied our plant from 1710. This special procurement keys we have went into very detail when we had an integration session with PP. Then you need to maintain your purchase info record. Okay, so this one, you need to activate the consignment info record. This one, you need not to do anything. This would be there by default, but I'm just showing in case things does not work for you and somebody has manually changed it. In material management general setting, there is the activate consignment prices via info records. By default system, this would be activated until unless somebody has gone and manually inactivated. If system is not able to find it out your prices, you can go and check if somebody has manually deactivated it. Okay, we need not to do anything. This part, it would be by default activated. But just in case if you are facing a problem, you can check this configuration. Then master data. We need to create master data material master MM01. Okay, so special procurement key would be 10 and MRP2 views would be there. Special procurement key 10 in MRP2 views you need to maintain. With this, MRP would be creating a purchase requisition with category item category K. Purchase info record you need to maintain. In purchase info record, we'll be having a different kind of info records. You need to make sure that you are using a category consignment. Consignment category, you need to use it for the purchase info record. So if I connect into the system, so you would be having a different standard subcontracting pipeline consignment, right? So you need to go through the consignment and under the consignment, you need to maintain your data. Okay, you can maintain your SGM1 purchase organization. And here you need to maintain the data. Okay, you need to make sure that you are maintaining your quantities, you are maintaining your prices here. under this subcontracting purchase info record would be mandatory. So this would be the prerequisite data, and this is the steps. If you would be able to follow the steps, you would be able to complete the scenarios. So the question is, why we need to assign a standard purchase organization in the case of consignment? So what is happening, Tushar, if you have noticed it, we are having a PO, right? You are having a PR, you are having a PO, and you are giving the PO to the vendor. And against this PO, vendor is supplying a material to you. Okay. But this material, we are saying, boss, you are supplying it to us, but it's not our material. It's your material only. It belongs to you only. So this PO is kind of a dummy PO. We don't pay to the vendor against this PO. Okay, we don't pay to the vendor against this PO. Even though he has received the material, there can be a chances we will be not paying anything to it because we have not consumed it. So this PO become a kind of a dummy purchase order. Now because this PO is a dummy purchase order, this PO is only used to get the material received. Will not be having any liabilities generated against this purchase order. Where is the liabilities generated? Liabilities generated when you are consuming it. And after the consumption, you do the settlement. And in this process, system need to identify what price I need to put it, right? What price I need to put it. To identify the price, system need to go to your purchase info record. And in purchase info record, system need to identify for which purchase organization I should pick up the price, right? It does not go through the PO route. Technically, system does not go through the PO route. So to identify when the consumption happens and the settlement happens, system need to identify for the clearance when the pricing has been put it, which purchase organization I need to use. So system use that configuration that under your plant, what is your standard purchase organization you have maintained. Under this, you would be maintaining your data for your consignment process. So from there, system would be identifying this purchase org, I need to use it. And from this purchase org, I need to bring it out all the purchase info record data. That is the reason that we need to define a standard purchase organization against the plant in a separate configuration, because the route is different. The PO route is, we are not using it. PO is just a dummy PO, which is just used to get the material in.
So, sir, basically in dummy POs, we do not mention the POs. That's the reason it's not able to get to the PIR.
So, sorry, dummy PO, we don't mention the.
So, what I have understood is in that as the PO we created, there was no POR mentioned in that. So, because of that, there was no PIR access to the system.
There would be a purchase order, but you don't pay against that PO.
Okay.
That PO is just to get the material. You can create a PO of 50,000 quantity, and vendor is also agreeing it. 50,000 quantity. And against this, vendor will supply you the 50,000 quantity, but you are not supposed to pay against it. At that time, the price was X, right? And after some time, the material was there for 2 months. Is a commodity material. Vendor say that now the price is X plus delta X. So you need to pay for X plus delta X. Whenever the PO is generated, it does not have any value. Whenever the consumption is doing, then at that time, the liability is coming to you. So purchase order would be having a purchase organization, but technically it is not linked and used for the clearance of your invoices. In normal process, your GR is linked with PO.
Yeah, got it.
And then the invoice is linked. So all three components are linked. Here the linkage is not there.
Got it.